Today, a Republican state lawmaker calling on Governor Tony Evers to send the National Guard into the city.
Milwaukee is currently ahead of last year's homicide rate, which is a record for the city. CBS 58's Brendan Cullerton is live at the Milwaukee National Guard office with Governor Evers' response tonight. Brendan.
State Representative Joe Sanfilippo says local officials cannot handle the surge in Milwaukee crime, and it's time for the state to send in the military. Governor Tony Evers says there are plenty of alternatives. Governor Tony Evers says it's been an even busier year than usual for the Wisconsin National Guard.
They're getting shots in arms. Before that, they were doing contact tracing. Before that, they were doing testing and getting PPP all across the state, and they're still doing that.
Following an unusually violent weekend in Milwaukee, which is ahead of last year's record-setting homicide pace, Representative Joe Sanfilippo said the Guard should be sent to neighborhoods. He stated the vast majority of citizens living in Milwaukee are peace-loving, law-abiding citizens who deserve better than to live and work in a war zone-like setting.
We respond when people ask us to do that. It's not the state's job to force the National Guard into a situation.
Evers says if Republicans like Sanfilippo want to cut down on violence, they should work with Democrats on prevention efforts. Democratic State Representative David Bowen proposed state government match $3.4 million in local violence prevention funding in cities across Wisconsin.
We can't afford not to make these contributions and investments in our community, in our neighborhoods, in these community-driven approaches that will reduce violence.
Sanfilippo was not available for an interview after calling for the National Guard. Mayor Tom Barrett says the National Guard is unnecessary, but he would welcome more funding for law enforcement from the state. Reporting live in Milwaukee, Brendan Cullerton, CBS 58 News.